Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you don't know me, my name is Arlene, and I just wanted to come on here real quickly because for some reason, and I don't know why, because it's not great, it's not perfect, but I got a couple of comments about my skin, and they're like, oh my god, drop the secret, what do? You're 40 years old, I can't believe that your skin looks so great. So I'm just gonna give you the whole shebang about what I do to my face, okay? You might be a little mad at me. I think you're gonna get mad at me. I think you're gonna be mad because there's some things that, you know, just wait till the end and I will explain. But there's a lot of products that I don't use because it's actually surprisingly simple. Sorry, I'm so new to doing this that I keep looking at and I'm supposed to look here. Anyway, there's a lot of things that I don't do because I have very sensitive skin. And I have tried numerous products. Milo's getting jealous again. He always gets jealous. Every time I start recording a video, he starts meowing. I have very sensitive skin. And ever since I was a little girl, I would go to the beach or the pool or spend any kind of time outside and I would get sunburned because I hated sunblock. Because when my mom would put sunblock on my face, I would feel this burning sensation and it was horrible and it felt sticky and gross. So I was always fighting my mom like, no, I don't want sunscreen. And so she would not fight me anymore. And she would give up the fight and be like, fine, suit yourself, no sunscreen. And I burned the crap out of myself when I was 12 years old. I'll never forget it. I went to the beach and I was so burnt and in so much pain. And that was not the first time, nor was it the last time. I haven't been burnt like that in years now. But at that point, I was so desperate for some kind of relief. I'm like, Mom, please help me, please. Like, what can I put on here? This hurts so bad. And she gave me this itty bitty little bottle of something. Mind you, I was 12 years old. And I got hooked. I got addicted. And I put it on and I felt such relief. And for the first time in my life, my skin didn't peel off. So normally when I would burn, eventually it would crack and it would peel and you're here like pulling pieces of your skin out of your face. I kept putting this over and over and over multiple times a day. And as the days would pass, my skin would just grow darker and darker and darker and get more and more, you know, tan without burning. And I was like, wow, this stuff is like amazing. Like I need to use this all the time. And it felt so good that I got a little hooked on the product and I decided to use it pretty much every single day. I started noticing that during my showers, when I would get out of the shower, my facial skin felt very dry. So my whole life I have had dry skin. I never suffered with oily skin. Yeah, after puberty, I got like that T-zone oil where it's just like forehead, a little bit around the nose and the chin area. Not so much the chin area, but my cheeks would be really, really dry. So right now, as you can tell, I am wearing something weird. I am wearing something weird and I'm gonna let you know. If you wait till the end, I will let you know what is the product that I've been putting on my face multiple times a day since I was 12 and I'm 40. So what I have on my face right now is this product, and it is basically a patch. None of this is sponsored. None of this is sponsored. I'm not sponsored. I don't have enough views for that. But this little miracle patch I get on Amazon, and it comes in these little sleeves like this, and then you pull it out and you see how there's like little tabs, and you put them on your pimples. So I had like a really bad one here, a really big one. Sometimes when I notice that there's like a whitehead or like something that's about to burst, I'm like, okay, I need to like really take care of this. So I have this tool. It's a little bit crooked. It's a lot crooked. It's ridiculous. I don't know how I think I used it like for something and then I got it crooked. But you place it like on your skin and you pop your pimples. I don't use this side. This is kind of like a sharp tool side and I don't like to use it. That's a cover, by the way. But anyway, once it's popped, normally you start secreting a fluid and it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. And if you go to bed the next day and you wake up, it's filled up again. And now you have another whitehead. Or if you put lotion or facial creams or whatever, or if you put makeup, even worse, you know, it'll just turn into this nasty mess filled with stuff. So what I do is after I pop it, I clean it with some alcohol and I put one of these little bad boys on and I sleep with it, and I wake up in the morning and it's like sucks out all that liquid from your skin and it works. And then I'll take it off and sometimes I'll put a new one on and I'll go to work with it on because it's so translucent, like you can really barely tell. But I'll do my makeup sometimes around it if it's so bad that I don't want to ruin the progress I've made by wearing one, by taking it off and putting makeup on top, because then I end up having another little crusty area and then I gotta clean off my makeup and start all over, and usually there's more stuff, more gunk that gets in there. So I don't care what people think of me at work when I have one of these little puppies on, because I'm just taking care of that part of my skin. So currently I don't have any other right now. I have like a little pimple on my nose that I woke up with, and I have this one. This is just a little scab. But anyway, my secret. Botox is relatively new, at least to me. I'm not the richest girl in the world, so it's not like I can afford to be doing Botox every 3 or 4 months. But I am 40, and the first time I put Botox was when I was 36 or 37. And I didn't do it religiously like you're supposed to do it every 3 to 4 months because it wears out. I would do it and then several months would go by or a year would go by, and I'm like, well, it's been a whole year, like I guess I should do it again. And Botox is preventative, obviously. It's keeping your muscles kind of like frozen in a way so that you can't really like, notice it's all gone here. This is where it always goes away, but here it's still kind of working. Like I'm not getting lines when I put my eyebrows up and in the smile lines, but that's it. So I've done it a handful of times. And I've tried so many products, guys. Like, look, you're in my bathroom right now. Hang on a second. Let me turn this little light on. Woo, you can probably see me a lot better now. Wait, I think I just killed it. There it is. All right. So if you're in my bathroom right now, I'm going to show you. Oh, Lord. So this is like my little product tower here. And this is like hair stuff, which I don't really use that often, but this is what I use to take off my makeup. Literally, this is olive oil. It says makeup remover, but it's just EVOO, like Rachel Ray would say. It's olive oil. And then after I put the olive oil on, I use a little wet wipe, a water wipe. There's no chemicals in this. It's 99.9% water. And I wipe off all the makeup and I wash my face. But look at all this stuff that I have here that I honest to God do not use. This crap doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me. It's a lash serum. It doesn't work. I try using this stuff. This is for like, you know, when your eyes are kind of puffy, to kind of like get rid of that puffiness. I don't know why I'm not getting a zoom here, but whatever. But anyway, the point of the story is I have all these products here. And this is like for eyes, this is for for skin moisturizing, and it all, look, retinol, I can't use any of it. I cannot use any of it. It completely irritates my skin so badly to the point where I look like I have acne. I literally get, you know, all kinds of red bumps and rashes, and they're not really pimples. It's just skin irritation. I mean, I've tried all kinds of expensive, you know, this is the face cleanser that I use. So after I've taken the makeup off with olive oil and a wipey, I wash with this. And then, bear with me. Okay. And then, drum roll please. What do I use on my skin since I was 12 years old to moisturize it? Despite having tried so many products from expensive stores, expensive products from spas, massage places, places that do facials, Ulta, you name it, I've tried it. It irritated me. I stopped doing it. So I have all that stuff there and I don't even know why. The only other thing that I do use is this for my sunscreen, because this is fantastic as my sunscreen. This is not bad. Not bad. Again, none of this is sponsored. None of this is sponsored. But this, I found it from someone on social media, on Instagram. And you know, you really should shake it to mix it up first. And instead of spritzing it all over my face, because then it just kind of spritz everywhere, I feel like I'm losing a lot of product, I just kind of like gently like spray it like in the palm of my hand with my hand as close as possible to not lose a lot of it. And just kind of rub it up and just put it around. And sometimes I break out like in a couple of pimples, but not as often as everything else, and it certainly doesn't irritate. There was a time where I lived by this. I lived by this stuff. And then it started breaking me out. So, and it's actually supposed to be, it says face oil, but it's an acne treatment, ultra clarifying face oil. I don't know, explain to me how oil gets rid of acne, but whatever. It says here has 1.5% salicylic acid. I've tried hyaluronic acid, I've tried retinol A. There it is. And it all just irritates the crap out of my skin and breaks me out. Sunday Riley, you know, Ceramide moisturizer. This will break me out like crazy. I bought this beautiful French product. Also breaks me out like crazy. So what I do to not waste skincare products that don't work well for my face is that I'll use it on my body. Yeah, like my skin and my face and my skin and my body are like two different, they live on two different planets. They're not the same. So if I put something on my face, it may react badly, but if I put it like on my legs or on my arms or on my belly, like it won't get the same bad reaction. So in order to not waste money, in order to not waste a perfectly good product, that's what I do. So I'm gonna finally reveal to you guys, you're gonna be mad at me, because the secret is, I've been doing it since I was 12 years old. 12. And I'm 40, so you can't go back in time and start doing this since you're 12. I don't know if this makes the difference, but that is my truth. That is what I have been doing. And I didn't do it to prevent wrinkles or to look younger when I was older. I did it because it felt like such a relief when I was burnt. And my skin, I didn't even realize every time I would shower, when I would like open up my mouth, like this skin here felt so dry and it was so uncomfortable. So I would get my products and I would just like, oh my God. Oh, it feels so good. And up on the forehead and on my eyes. I don't have my lashes done. I'm gonna do them shortly, and if it goes on my neck, make sure that you always go up, 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 up. I see a lot of women pulling down. Do not pull down. Up and out. I'm 40 years old and my neck still looks pretty darn good. So do not pull it down. Pull it up and away, right? So I'm gonna reveal it. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're at 13 minutes. I hope you waited till this long. My secret. That is right. You are seeing correct. Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion. This isn't even a facial lotion. This is body lotion. So they do sell facial products, which guess what? Irritated me. Broke me out. Facial creams from the same brand. An eye cream left burn marks on my skin. The body lotion every single day. After my shower, before I go to bed, when I wake up in the morning after I've washed my face, anytime I'm not wearing makeup, obviously, and I feel like my skin feels a little bit dry, mind you, I do have, like I said earlier, an oily T-zone. I produce oil throughout the day, and as the day progresses, if I notice like my forehead and my, sides of my nose are oily. I used to buy those little oil blotting sheets, but I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is such a waste of money. I would just use like a tissue and just blot the oil off. Yes, the tissue picks up some of the makeup, but so did the sheets, so whatever. Blot some of it off. Don't just cake on more powder and like turn your oil and your powder into like more foundation. That's disgusting. Just blot off the oil. But sometimes if I was like really having a long day and I was really feeling my cheeks extremely hot and tired, I would take a little bit. Right now I'm doing it like this because I'm like running low. Like if I pump it, oh look, some came out. But sometimes I'm like pump, 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 and I'm running low. So it's time for me to get a new bottle. But I would just get a light amount. And even though I had foundation on and powder and my makeup was done, I would just kind of like gently dab it. And it felt like, oh, so refreshing and so good. Another good thing is to have your skin slightly wet, just like when you do hyaluronic acid. And let me see if it's still here. Like something like this, you know, or like, what's that name? Evian, that water brand. This is like a water that you spray on your face and it just kind of, you know, moisturizes a little bit. It wets your skin a little bit, but then when you add the moisturizer on top, it just gives it a nice even distribution and it absorbs so much better. So that is my skincare secret. I take off makeup with olive oil and a wet wipe with very few chemicals. It's 99.9% water. I wash my face after I've done that with CeraVe. Here's my next bottle of CeraVe for when I run out. So it's for normal to oily skin, believe it or not, even though I don't have oily skin, but I have an oily T-zone and I use oil to remove my makeup. So this is perfect because it cleanses and removes the oil without disrupting the protective skin barrier. So this works. And then last but not least, very important, you cannot neglect your lips. So this is my lip treatment. Ta-da! Vaseline. The simplest thing in the world. So easy peasy. I put it on and my lips feel so good and I'm addicted. I cannot live without this. I have a little bottle in my car. I have a little bottle in my purse. I don't buy the little bottles because it's kind of expensive because of the small packaging, but what I do is I take the big bottle and I squirt a whole lot of it into some sort of like travel, I don't have it here with me now. Let me see if I have one here. Like some kind of like travel bottle, you know, just get like a clear bottle and I label it so I know what it is and keep it in my purse, keep it in my car. I keep some of this at work. Like this is my lifesaver. And yes, of course you could use it all over your body, obviously, duh. But I'm just one of those people who cannot use facial products that often. There's a couple things that work well for me, like this. I don't even remember where I bought this, to be quite honest with you. But these are like little eye masks, those little golden eye masks. Whoops. And they go right under your eyes. You wait like 20-25 minutes and believe it or not, they do something. The minute I take it off and I look at my skin just seems a lot tighter and smoother. Obviously it's temporary. I don't even know what's in it, to be quite honest with you, but I can do that. But there's just so many products, so many under eye skincare treatments that I've tried that have burned my skin that I don't know, guys. I always thought once I reach a certain age, you're supposed to start a beauty regimen. You're supposed to start a night regimen. Hyaluronic acid and moisturizer and vitamin C. Oh, speaking of vitamin C, well, I guess I don't have everything here. This is something else that's really good for when you have a pimple. I'm one of those 40-year-olds with like little gray hairs who still gets pimples. But this product, honestly, I don't know what the pinkish stuff is. Kind of looks like what you put on your skin when you have like chicken pox. But the main product here is rubbing alcohol. So just get some rubbing alcohol and put a little bit of rubbing alcohol in a little container. Get a little Q-tip and put rubbing alcohol where you have a pimple. It helps dry it out. But because this has like a creaminess, when you dab it onto your pimple, it just stays. So it helps to dry it out a little bit. But where's that vitamin C product? Here it is. Other products that I've used that have harmed my skin is this one, this one. This is a good one for drying out pimples. Doesn't work as great as the rubbing alcohol stuff, or even as the patch for that matter, but all these products have been a little bit harmful to my skin. Don't ask me why. I still have them here in my little spinny thingy on my bathroom counter. But yeah, I'm guessing well, I can always use it for parts of my body because we don't only get pimples on our face, right? Like sometimes we get pimples in other places. So that's it. That's pretty much it. I don't have a special beauty regimen. I don't have special products, expensive products that I buy. This is not expensive. Sorry about that. You can buy this in any drugstore and it works. It works for me. It moisturizes. And I have not been putting Botox since I was in my 20s. I started like 3 years ago. So I don't get a lot of sun. I don't let myself burn anymore like I did when I was a kid or a teenager. I work in the dark because I'm a sonographer and that's what we do. So I don't know if those things have anything to do with it. I don't smoke, but fancy products. How do you get your skin? Oh my God, your skin is glowing. Your skin is so beautiful. Oh my God, you look so young. Like drop the skincare routine. That's what someone told me. Someone told me to drop the skincare routine. So don't go looking on my YouTube for that comment because it wasn't even on YouTube. It was somebody on Facebook because I share my videos on my other platforms. And somebody there was like, next time you make a video, please make a video about your skincare routine. And I always have sensitivity. I have redness, like very easily do I get red. I have rosacea. Sometimes I have to put a little bit of antibiotic ointment around like this little area of my nose because it gets very sensitive. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Like, there's no big secret. 21 minutes in. If you like my content, I'm gonna make more videos. I have like lists of things to do and I'm so sorry. I should be posting more frequently, but I've been busy. I've been busy. As you saw in my last video, I went away for the weekend. I went to visit St. Augustine and I had my kids the week prior. So when my kids are home, it's a little hard to make videos, but I will definitely keep you guys updated a little more frequently. Hopefully I don't, disappear for like this long of a time again. But if you want to see more content, I talk about everything, all things under the sun pertaining to, how to be a woman that you're proud of, how to be living in your best self and reach your fullest potential, and how to become independent so that no one can ever hurt you and take away all your stuff and make you start from scratch. And so we talk about all kinds of things on this channel. If there's anything you want me to talk about, please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know. Somebody's comment actually inspired this video and I hope it was helpful to you. I'm sorry if it wasn't. You can't go back in time and be 12 years old again and start moisturizing since you're 12. But again, it wasn't for the intention of beauty. It was just because I got sunburned and then I realized it feels so good to put this stuff on my skin. So moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Cleanse gently. Moisturize. I don't even exfoliate. Like I don't. Like I have a loofah and when I shower with my loofah, sometimes I just give myself a quick little loofah on my skin. But yes, if you like my video, please, 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 it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to hit the little like button. If you watched this, just give it a little like for me. And if you like me, you want to kind of come around and see a little bit more stuff that I post, please hit the notification, the little subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and there's like a little bell bing, that lets you know, hey, this girl posted today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll make a video about my hair. I don't know. You guys tell me. I cut my own hair and I color my own hair. So if you want anything like that, just let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.